What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and have you ever wanted to ruin your night? Well, if you ever wanted to, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is play Capture the Spirit well, because let me tell you, this mode might be the one thing that makes me just completely ruin my night, right? And I don't mean it in like, oh, I'm so terrible at it since, you know, I always play bot lobbies type of way, because let's go ahead and look at the actual stats here, right? Of course, I play a lot of bot lobbies here, but I have played Capture the Spirit well 17 times, right? Keep that in mind, 17 times. But if we go to my achievements, we go all the way down here and we look at the top 3 overall score 25 times achievement, I have gotten top 3 13 of those 17 times, meaning that there was around, you know, like 5 times where I wasn't in the top 3 of my team regardless of winning or losing, and I did win 11 of those 17 matches. But despite that, right, despite any of this, what I can't stand about this mode, other than the fact that, you know, it's actually enjoyable, I like it, right? Like, I could actually see myself playing this mode quite often, is the teammates I get. Because let me explain, me and a buddy that always play Narakas together, Brap, we will go into the Spirit Well mode. I'll always be like, hey, you want to play this? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. You know, it's all good and dandy, everything's fine, until we start playing. And whenever I'm playing with him, right, I'll always be checking the leaderboard, because you can press the B button on PC to open up the menu, see everyone's stats and everything, and I'll always be noticing that me and him are always juggling between each other for like the top 3 spots, whereas everyone else seems to just be struggling. Like, we'll have like 5,000 points, sometimes even 10,000 points before anyone on our team is even like halfway to where we were, right? And it's just, oh man, I love the mode. It's one of the things that I've been playing because, you know, as we look over here in the actual achievements menu, I would love to get these little badges here and there, you know, like for capturing Spirit Wells for 5,000 seconds, you know, for actually eliminating 500 opponents. I'd love to do all these things and actually obtain these, but at the same time, whew, man, it's just, I need to zone myself out, right, whenever I play it, because if I take it too seriously, I'll want to close the game instantly. I won't even want to play for tonight, right, and I'll just get out of there instantly. Now, I will admit that it is really good for gaining the little, like, currency or whatever for the 2nd anniversary event here, because if we go all the way up to Glory Celebration, if we go over to the Narakas, which tab is it? There we go, Wells of Fate. I've already gotten 2.3k, almost 2.4k from just playing this mode and one bot lobby match. And if we really pay attention to it, right, and we focus on how long it's been, it's currently the daily reset, meaning that I've only played tonight alone, and that 2.4k, which is half of the weekly cap, was done in one night from, you know, like around 2 to 3 hours of actually playing. And another thing I don't really understand about this mode, other than the fact that I've somehow just messed up the whole entire recording, so I hope it wasn't like that, you know, the entire time, is this. Heroes being taken. Like, I'm trying to do my cultivation, right? I'm trying to actually go out there and grind out Viper Ning to actually finish the cultivation, because it's very close to being to the end. All I need to do is 250,000 total damage, but if someone actually... Oh, okay, hold on, my microphone was... hold on 1 second. Don't you love it when you're just making a YouTube video and open mics enabled, so you're just kind of ranting and everyone in the lobby can actually hear you? Because, oh boy, that's amazing for me. Anyways, like I was saying, I think it's just ridiculous to see that, you know, heroes can be taken, whereas if you play a different mode, right, if you play any of the other modes available there is no hero locking system. And keep in mind, this is a team-based mode where it's like, you know, 2 teams, so it's a massive group of people, multiple teams of 3, you know, people have numbers up to like 1 to 12 and everything else. And if we press B here, oh, we can't really do that on this screen, but you can see there's a lot of people in this team here, but for some reason, there's a hero lockout on the specific 3 people in your party. So it's like, if you want to play a specific character, you're better off going into a party, somehow finding other friends who want to play the mode and struggle with you, and choosing your characters that way, because even though technically there could be like 5 Yodahimes and everything, like, look, I'm Yodo and we have another one right next to me, if that person was on my party, I could not be the exact same character as them. And then there's certain things here, like, you know, capturing that right there, which actually gives you some of the currency in order to, you know, buy upgrades and whatever else, that isn't important to get at the beginning of the game, especially if you're trying to go for top 3, because if we look here, top 3 is based on your, you know, you're capturing, you're damaging, all the type of stuff combined. But if you're over there and you're capturing the money tree, it doesn't count, right? You're just wasting your time from potentially getting to the top 3 spot, meaning that you're wasting your time and your potential when it comes to actually being able to upgrade and gain one of those profile achievements, which allows you to get different cosmetics and items enabled for you to use use on your character, right? So it's always like a little bit of an interesting thing, and oh my god, okay, yep, this is a terrible way to start a video. Please get me out of here. Nope, okay. In reality though, right, what I mean to say here is, look, I love Blade Point. I love this game, but this mode, right, I was originally only playing it because I was like, you know, you get some easy progress, you're going to be able to gain yourself some goodies and all that type of stuff, and, you know, be able to actually get through the anniversary event, while also leveling up your hero achievement badges and everything so that you can equip more stuff. But as I play it more and more, I'm like, I might just end up trying to get the achievements when this becomes an LTM, like the Fall Guys mode that released a long time ago, because I just can't handle it right now, right? It's like, I understand, it's good for getting some upgrades, it's good for getting some good items and stuff, right? But at the same time, it is not good for my sanity, because I'll have teammates who just don't know what they're doing, or I actually, you know, end up not knowing what I'm doing, and I end up getting whooped by the enemy team, who is just like going around like a pack of rats, right? And by the way, look at this, you know, we're all the way up there again, but they're going around in hordes, going after everyone. Meanwhile, my team's like one person to themselves in every quadrant of the map. Chip chip daddy, all right, top of the morning to you. And it's like, no, please. Like, if I, like, even when I'm playing with my friend, right? Even when I'm playing with my friends, and we are playing this mode, even if they're going around like a horde of rats, you know, just packing up together and just absolutely dominating everything, we're still putting in work. We are still dominating everyone around us. You know, of course, sometimes we will actually get eliminated, and get me out of here, please and thank you. But even though sometimes you will get eliminated and you will die every once in a while, we still do better than our team, which is full of basically complete randoms. And, you know, it's like when the other team has complete randoms, you would think they would be doing as bad as my team and everything else. And why is open mic on once again here? Both of my teammates left, so I guess that's a good thing, so I can just continue rambling, so I'm sorry for them. But I turned open mic off, so that should not be oh, I'm pressing I. Oh. Well, I made both of my teammates leave because of that, so I hope you guys are happy. But like I was saying, why is it that the other team can just be so, like, pack ratty all around, right? They're able to know the exact location of me at all times, me and my teammates and everything else, and, you know, sometimes they'll even just hoard one area non-stop until they die, and that is just how they go through with their day. And, oh, okay, can we get out of here? Please and thank you. Okay, you know what, here, you know what, this works. This works wonders for us. I know those people are probably gonna one day find this video and just be like, okay, yeah, you know, why'd you do this? Why didn't you disable push to talk, or, you know, enable push to talk or whatever else? And it's like, homie, I did. It's not my fault for not realizing that I have a button on my keyboard that is just the number I, or not the number I, but the letter I that decides to just enable my microphone fully. But dang, am I that annoying that, you know, I made my teammates entirely leave the game? Like, I'm sorry. Like, if I'm looking here, disconnected, 3 of our teammates are disconnected, and we look at the other team, they don't have anyone disconnected. So, like, we are literally in a spot where it's like, okay, we're at a disadvantage, and the odds of us winning are, you know, going to be low or whatever else, just because of the fact that I really doubt, you know, based on the actual gameplay and what's going on, that we're going to continue seeing those people actually ever reconnect to the match or anything, right? So maybe there should be a penalty or something like that for disconnecting, but then again, you know, I could understand, you know, maybe you'll have some Wi-Fi issues here or there or something like that. But yeah, in terms of what I'm trying to get at when it comes to this mode, I love the mode, it's fun, it's enjoyable, thumbs up from me, but at the same time, I do not enjoy the mode at all. I've completely lied to you, and I am sorry for lying to you. While this mode is fun when you're winning, it is not fun when your teammates seem to be doing absolutely nothing, while you are going around and, you know, popping off, being at the top of your team or whatever else, and you know what? I don't even know why I'm trying to fight that. My aim is terrible for this video. I'm over here like, oh yes, I'm so good at the game. I mean, I am at the top of the scoreboard, double anyone else on the team's score or anything. But, you know, my aim is not there tonight, huh? So let's just go ahead over here. Shing! Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, hold on. Yeah, like, look. I get it, you know, there's technically someone near me, but all of them will gather around, centralize around me, whereas the, you know, the enemy team, if you find one person off on their own, no, that's not them off on their own. That is just them having a horde of hidden boys waiting for you right around the corner. I mean, like, look at... Ad for Hot Mom's Bike. Hold on, wait, you know, I might need to pause the video, add someone real quick. Anyways, like I was saying, though, It's just a very interesting situation, especially when it comes to this game in general, where I want to play the mode. I want to unlock everything, but at the same time, I'm getting whooped. I'm getting absolutely whooped by the other team, and it seems like my team is nowhere to be found in those situations where I need people around me, right? And I mean, you know, especially with this match in particular, we have a lot of people who just like AFKing or not playing or whatever else, where if we look at the menu, right? 2 people just sitting over there. Okay, those 3 are kind of active. Maybe only one of them is? Okay, that one I'm assuming is just buying something. That one's just completely AFK. There's 2 over here. One of them looks completely inactive and everything else. But if we look at the map, right? D, E, and A, they all are taken by the enemy, and no one from our team is even close to being near there, right? It's like, okay, so you want me to capture these objectives, but my team who's supposed to help me capture said objectives are nowhere to be found, so how am I supposed to do any of that when, you know, my teams are just kind of daydreaming off in the ether, the void, whatever you want to call it, right? And I know what you can say. You can say, oh, FireMonkey, you ran him off with your hideous voice, your yucky voice, I can't believe you. But at the same time, this is a one-time experience. I've never had people leave the match, or at least I've never noticed until now, right? Because I guess it was never really that important until this match right here. But it's just odd seeing it happen. And like we look, for example, all of our teams kind of centralized around here. 2 of them are, wait, how many people are even on our team alive? Because like we have all these people, right? But I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I'm concerned right now because it looks like half of our team doesn't even exist. Huh? I just, you know, I just want to play this game and enjoy it. I want to enjoy the mode and everything. But at the same time, it feels like they don't want me to enjoy it. They are just like, no enjoyment allowed here, my friend. So let's just go ahead and get another elimination here, you know, at least make sure we're getting some gameplay out of this. And I want to know in the comments down below, have you played Blade Point after it went free to play, and have you played this mode? If you have, what do you think about it? Are you like me where you're just losing your mind or whatever else? I mean, like, we look here, I'm doing the best out of everyone overall. You know, that's obviously not just based on combat. There's obviously way more people better than me when it comes to the combat aspect of the game. But in terms of just the actual gameplay itself and, you know, prioritizing everything that needs to be prioritized, I think I'm doing pretty good. Okay, oh, nope, okay, yep, here we go. Let me just, oh, nope, we're dead. Yep, I couldn't even do anything there. But it's like, let's see here. Can I open up the map, please? Can I open, okay, let's see. So I died right here. We have a few of our teammates over at E, and they're still, you know, not doing anything. We have one teammate that's kind of chilling at D. Okay, he's going down finally. But it just looks like in terms of everything going on here, especially this match, I love the match where I record half of the team just disappears and the 2 teammates I was with disappear, probably because of my voice, which, you know, I'm sorry about that. It just feels so weird to me. It just doesn't, it doesn't hit right? And maybe that's just me complaining because, oh, I'm bad at the game. I don't know how to read the moves and parry them properly, and that's why I always play bot lobbies. But at the same time, even without me being able to read moves and me just spamming the attack button nonstop, you know, sometimes doing a right-click attack, left-click, hold down attack, all the type of stuff, I still tend to always get top 3 no matter what. Of course, there's a few games early on where I didn't get top 3, but it's like after I focused on getting top 3, right? After I was focusing on, you know, dealing damage, making sure I was capturing all the points and everything, it seemed to be going well for me. And like, what happened to our teammate that was over here? We had someone that was up here at D. Now it looks like they're down below or something. Like, I can't even tell anymore. I don't know how to read the teammates. I don't know how to read anything going on here. What I do know how to read is that I'm going to eliminate an enemy. I hopefully am going to, at least. Come on. Nope, nope. Okay. Let me just, yep, yep, okay, Let me just, you know, try to actually deal damage here. Okay. Okay. Come on, get out of here. Thank you. Okay, let's go back to capturing, right? Now, of course, as you can tell by the gameplay and everything, and I mean, I'm not even spending my currency or whatever. Like, I'm not even buying, you know, the armor upgrades or anything like that, which I should be doing, because I'm so focused on making sure I'm actually capturing something and eliminating something, because if we look at the scoreboard once again, and we look at overall damage, even on my team, like, there's only 2 people who have done more damage than me, and as you guys can tell by the gameplay, I'm not doing too well with the damage department. I'm the one being damaged. I mean, unless, you know, that counts self-damage as well, maybe that's why I would be all the way up there, but I think in general with how I play, and, you know, my experience with everything, I should not be doing this well. I should not be in the top 3. Regardless of how good or bad our team is, I should not be consistently able to get top 3 in this mode. But, you know, then again, game did go free to play. Keep that in mind, right? So it's possible for me to get very unbalanced teams, or my team is, you know, very just underwhelmed or, you know, new to the whole entire mode and everything else, taking the characters I want if they get on my team, where the other team is full of experts, pro players from across the world on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, wherever else, who are number 10 on the ranked worldwide leaderboard or something like that, right? So I can't be too mad about anything, because at the end of the day, I put this upon myself to play a normal match, but of course, you know, it is something just to make content on and something to complain about, because who doesn't love complaining? I know that's one thing that we love here on the internet. Jokes aside and everything, you know, I'm excited to just kind of play some more bot lobbies, but I do think I'm going to take it a little bit easier on the Spirit Well mode. As much as I would love to get all the, you know, achievements and everything, all the hero points from it, I don't think it's worth the sanity loss, right? Like, I get it, you know, there is some achievements to be unlocked. You can technically get a higher score from it, but at the same time, is it worth losing my entire sanity over? Maybe. I mean, you know, I never expected to be making content on Naraka Blade Point on this channel, but here we are. This is kind of the content that we've been making recently, the content everyone's been enjoying, and oh, okay then. Well, let me just let me dodge out of here real quick. Okay. You know what? Juggle. Yes. Okay. Yeah. See, like okay. I cannot English either, apparently. But we are doing some damage. We're going out there, we're doing some work, putting in the hours, putting in the effort and everything, the grind, and we are able to hold our own, especially when we have teammates nearby that can give us some backup. But at the same time, it just feels like in terms of how the matches are going, some of them just feel entirely unfair, where it's like, you know, your team can be super duper prepared, super ready for everything going on, but the other team will, you know, be terrible. And then sometimes it's the exact opposite. The other team is where all the pros are playing, and your team is just all the brand new day 1 users. And it feels like maybe skill-based matchmaking isn't that bad of a thing to have in a mode like this, right? But of course, with that said, hope you champs and chamets enjoyed today's longer form YouTube video. If you did, consider subscribing to support the content I create. Maybe we'll have some non-Naraka gameplay footage on this channel eventually, but of course, as you guys can tell, I've been enjoying the free-to-play launch, and it's given me a lot of content to actually talk about, and the videos have been doing well, so, you know, it's like, hey, if the videos are doing well, I'm enjoying making them, might as well continue making them, and who knows, maybe eventually I could get put in the Naraka partner program, the creator program, or whatever else, to make even more content. But until next time, like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and stay as far away from the Spirit Well mode as you can, unless you want to endure the chaotic mess in order to get your achievements or whatever else you need done. And peace out.